Should all go perfectly and nothing should ever go wrong.
Ever. There we go, Chili. Ever. You get it.
We're like connected.
For never, ever, 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 ever.
Phonetically. No.
Do you
What's
know what that
phonetic?
You don't know what that means.
That means that's letters, right?
I think so. Chili, look it up.
Chili.
Phonetically means representing speech sounds with written symbols or relating to the study of speech sounds. So it works.
It's like
It works.
40% of the
So
way
actually, we are related phonetically because we thought of the same word and the same sound.
But we're not related.
We're just
connected.
connected.
You did say connected already.
Yeah, sorry,
Yes.
connected.
Changing
not
your
related.
words.
We could be related.
I hope not.
Yeah, me too. That would be a disaster.
You don't want any crossbreeding. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. What's up, Mike?
I didn't
what do you
realize
want
how
to talk
expensive swords are.
about? How expensive swords are.
Yeah, I was looking up a rapier sword. They're expensive.
Like what? Like
hundreds of dollars.
what? Do you think it was $20?
Yeah, I thought it was going to be like $80, I figured, but it's like hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Just to
Is
get
it a
rapier
real
sword.
sword?
Yeah, a real rapier sword. They cost a lot.
I mean, that makes complete sense to me. It's a sword. It's a weapon. Like,
Yeah, well, I was really bummed out because I was actually considering buying a sword. I wanted to get a sword, I think, to
For
hang
what?
up on my wall, you know? Get a pair of dual swords hanging up on the wall. I think that would be sick.
that you have no skill to use at all?
No, pure decoration. But maybe I could learn how to use them with fencing, right?
Is the rapier like the
A rapier
thin
is-
sword?
Yeah, I don't know if a
It's like-
rapier is the one that you would want hanging on your wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of want
'Cause
them all.
that's like the ones that
The Three
like,
Musketeers. Like those
yeah,
swords.
but it's like, yeah, I don't know if that's what you want to help you fight if you need it.
Right. Like, don't they, like, it's not really the rapier. No, rapier is like solid. You can do some damage with that.
Yeah, but-
It's different than a fencing sword. I think you got to make sure you understand the difference. A fencing sword is like flimsy. It's just meant for like poking and
pokes.
points. A rapier can actually like
Yeah.
do some real damage to you. It's more sturdy and solid.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I think I kind of was thinking, I was like, when we were talking last week about all these different swords, I really just wanted to get a bunch of swords. So I was just on the internet the other day for like an hour looking up the prices of various swords. And none of them seemed very affordable to me.
What was the most expensive sword?
Like thousands. I think it was like 2,000.
For what kind of sword?
I think it was like a broadsword.
Who's like making those? Like there's not blacksmiths anymore, so
I guess just like modern blacksmiths. I mean, they still make metal things and knives for your kitchen, like whatever those companies are. I'm sure they just extended out
KitchenAid
a
broadsword, yeah.
Yeah.
KitchenAid's got a new marketing promo. They're like, yeah, all right, our new broadsword. Cut your Christmas ham.
Cut lettuce, dude. I had a lettuce.
Oh, man.
So there's
that
actually this
actually would be a decent. Sorry, one sec, Chili. That actually would be a decent marketing campaign. Like if you just think about it, like you have like KitchenAid knives, right? And you have like somebody's like trying to prep, and they're like, oh man, like this knife like totally sucks. And then like you have like Aragorn or like some famous, what's the guy from
Jon Snow.
Yeah, Jon Snow, or what's the guy from Braveheart?
Oh, William Wallace.
And William
Mel
Wallace, like
Gibson.
they come in and there's like, and they like,
Yeah.
chop this head of lettuce. Like, holy crap, what the heck, William
Yeah.
Wallace? And then he's like,
William Wallace.
and then like says some famous quote. What's some like famous Braveheart
They may
quote?
take our lives, but
Yeah.
they'll never take our
Right,
freedom.
right. And then like
Yeah.
he walks away, and then like somebody from KitchenAid could just be like, here. Like,
Yeah.
just like, here's an actual
Knife.
to use. And so he's like, oh, thank you. Yeah.
The lettuce may take our lives,
Right.
but they'll never take our freedom.
No, it would just be hilarious. Like there's somebody's like trying to cut, and they're like, "Oh, this knife sucks. Like I need, and then I wish I had something stronger to cut this." And then William Wallace just comes in, wham!
Slams.
They may take our lives, but they'll never take our freedom. It's like, what? William Wallace? Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
Like, they just leave,
lettuce,
and then the
yeah.
KitchenAid guy's like, "Yeah, he does that.
Yeah.
Just here's a KitchenAid.
Yeah.
Well,
Not bad. Cucko.
I want a percentage KitchenAid. All right, go.
So I have found some information for a lot of the topics we've just talked about. There is a company in Texas. There was one in Chicago, but I tried opening the link and it said Avest, my security, was like, we saved you from going to an infected website. And I was like, I don't care. Just take me to the website. It didn't take me there.
Oh, dang.
In Chicago, there was a company that sold swords, but didn't take me there. There's one in Texas called
Texas.
called Cold Steel. And it's a company dedicated to making the strongest, sharpest knives in the world.
I like it.
And they have a Cavalier rapier for $400. Here, I'll bring this over so you can.
I actually got really into the rapier. I looked it up. I looked up how to pronounce it and everything.
Why that one?
I just thought it was cool. I just thought it was sick. Reminded me of Zorro and the Three Musketeers. They have a samurai sword. Oh man, dude.
Dude, that's crazy.
Dude, yeah. See, hundreds of dollars. $500 for the broadsword.
I just can't believe you. I thought it would be $80 for a sword.
I thought it'd be affordable.
It's a sword. Like it's not a blender. Like
it's not a blender.
It's a sword, dude.
Dude, I might get those katana. Oh man. You have
a lot of other things you got to pay for in your life before you buy swords. Get a poster. Get a $25 poster.
I do have a poster. I gotta hang that. Like I said, dude, I'm gonna have a problem when I just bookmark. I'm gonna get all the items.
Oh my gosh.
So I also looked it up to see if the rapier was a good defensive sword, because that was kind of the topic we were.
Yeah.
Like if I had an intruder in my home and it was hanging on my wall, could I grab it and defend myself?
Yeah, could that actually work?
So there's pros and cons to the rapier sword. Some pros is speed and precision. Yeah. They're very lightweight, designed for quick thrust, making them excellent for pairing. I'm assuming that's pairing.
Yeah.
And then counterattacks. Reach, they tend to have long blades, so allowing them to keep opponents at a distance.
Mm-hmm.
And the control, the design encourages precision, making it effective in one-on-one duels. That might cause a problem here.
Yeah.
Okay.
The cons of it. Limited cutting ability.
And a gun always wins.
Gun?
Not.
Yeah, like, I have a rapier and I have a gun. Like, all right, take whatever you want.
Sorry.
Yeah.
This was $400.
You could be the most skilled swordsman in the world, dude. Gun wins.
Gun
wins.
Yeah.
Unlike broader swords, rapiers are primarily thrusting weapons and not great for blocking heavy strikes.
Yeah, exactly.
So even if someone picked up a wooden pole, you're probably out of luck.
Exactly.
Not ideal against multiple opponents. So if you're surrounded or dealing with
multiple intruders in your home, probably not the move.
I don't know, man. Unless you're just like just a absolute ace with the sword. Like, could you imagine just Jedi style going in, just being that fluid, like beheading?
It's a cool concept, but it's completely impractical.
So, if surrounded or dealing with heavier weapons, the rapier's defense capabilities are weaker, and then vulnerability to heavier weapons, so like axes, long swords, or shields, a rapier may not hold up well in a direct clash. So if someone breaks into your house and they have a shield, you're screwed. Yeah.
So, decoration.
Or get an axe for home defense.
Now we're talking.
An axe? Dude, somebody just comes at you with an axe trying to rob it. Oh, God.
Yeah, that's a pretty good deterrent. I mean, dude, I'm out. I'm out. Not getting smoked with an axe in like the collarbone.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, no.
That makes me think of something I thought of the other week. So if someone does come at you with an axe, like, you don't have a great chance.
No.
But my fiance and I, we were watching Jack Reacher. And they throw this guy out of the helicopter, like these bad guys. And like, I then had that thought, I was like, would you
was that the TV show one?
Yeah, the TV show.
Yeah, dude, it's really good.
Yeah.
Are you on season 2?
I'm waiting for the next season to come out in like 20 days.
There's a new season coming out?
Yeah, February 20th.
Just dropped.
No.
I guess it has been out for a
while.
Maybe
end of summer.
Okay. I watched season 1. I gotta see 2 and 3.
But yeah. And so I then thought about, we were talking about it. I was like, wow, if you really get thrown out of a helicopter with no parachute, like the chances of surviving are very, very, very low.
Yeah, of course.
And then I thought of like, would you rather be thrown out of the helicopter or drown? and you can't like you're stuck under
Going out of
ice.
the helicopter.
I was like, I don't know.
I'd rather die on impact than
Impending
die
doom?
slowly by oxygen depletion.
Impending.
You know how bad that
Yeah.
hurts? You guys know how bad that hurts when you can't breathe?
It does hurt bad.
It's a very painful experience.
Yeah,
I
but
would
like
much
think
rather-
about like you're falling for like 10, 15 seconds because it was like out of a helicopter.
It'd be
They're up
terrifying, but at least it'd be over in a second. Split
there. I don't
second.
know.
Yeah, well,
I'm
okay,
landing.
is
I'm
it
landing.
guaranteed death on impact? That's the question.
Yeah, let's just say
Okay, guaranteed death. Yeah, death on impact.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. I'll land on my head.
If it's death on impact, like that's just what it is. Cool, dude. Lights out.
Has anybody ever survived from a helicopter?
People
or
survive
from
skydiving.
from skydiving, like, and not deployed a parachute?
Yeah, it's like they hit the ground on certain because you're like floating, kind almost like as you're not floating. But
Some
like,
people like
coming down,
run
you
into
have a little-
trees on purpose and
what's
stuff.
what's a parachute?
Yes,
Mhm.
parachute.
I couldn't
is
think
what
of the
you're
word.
looking for. Yep.
Yes. While extremely rare, there have been documented cases of people surviving a fall from a plane without deploying a parachute.
Wow.
That's insane.
You got a name? You got a story?
Dennis. Yeah, Dennis survived, dude. It was crazy.
Talk about a party trick.
I jump off of super high things
Yeah.
and survive.
Yeah, not even like, yeah, like I did. Like for the rest of his life, he's like, yeah. Like that dude has the best story at the party.
I survived.
Oh
matter
my
what.
gosh. Okay.
Yeah. What's up?
So this person, the name of Vesna Velovic,
Okay.
I don't know.
Eastern European, I would
Yeah.
imagine.
Oh no, that's where it was. Is the only person known to have survived a fall of over 33,000 feet
What?
without a parachute.
What?
How did he hit the ground like this?
She.
Oh, sorry.
No,
Did
it's
she hit
okay.
the ground like dead on, or
She was a flight attendant on the JAT Flight 367, which crashed into Czechoslovakia in 1972. She was the sole survivor of the crash.
What?
So on January 26th of 1972, her plane exploded in the baggage compartment, causing it to crash. She fell 33,338 feet, which is the highest recorded fall without a parachute in aviation
She got
history.
sucked out of the plane?
I don't know.
Whoa, dude.
Maybe. She was in a coma for 27 days and was temporarily paralyzed from the waist down. Only temporarily.
Wow, so she recovered.
Like just
She
had-
made a near full recovery and returned to work for JAT in a desk job.
Wow, what an incredible human. She's like, oh, as a desk job. Oh, I thought
I'm
you went
going
back up
in the
there.
sky.
Yeah, I
Oh.
was like,
Mm-mm.
dang.
I don't know
In-
if I'd ever get in the sky again.
But that's incredible.
In 1985, she was inducted into the Guinness Book of Records for her survival.
Wow.
She died in 2016 at
What?
the age of 66.
Wow,
Wow.
dude. That's insane.
That's wild.
Holy crap.
Survived.
Oh, it's when a suspected bomb brought down the plane.
Oh, dang.
Oh.
Talk about a layer to the story.
A team of investigators later said that she was trapped by a food cart in the plane's tail section as it plummeted to Earth. Wait,
Oh, so
maybe she was in the plane.
Still, though.
I mean, no, that's insane. But I'm curious just about someone skydiving, like hitting the ground.
Yeah. No, I thought it said...
That's insane that she survived that. That's
This is quoted. This is so messed up. She suffered a fractured skull, 2
Yeah.
crushed vertebrae, and
Yeah.
she also broke her pelvis, several ribs, and both her legs. She quote, "I was broken and the doctors put me back together again."
Wow.
That was in 2008.
Dang. Talk about like just an appreciation for life. I'm sure she just had like an incredible appreciation for just like being alive.
Now let me see if I can try to find someone who jumped out of a plane with no
Mhm.
parachute.
that's what I want to know as well.
Oh my goodness.
Dude, this Keurig makes good coffee.
I like
maybe
it.
maybe I should say it's the coffee. I got a good brand of coffee. I got Bulletproof coffee.
Mm.
I enjoy it.
I like it.
It's got a good flavor to it, and it has the prebiotic stuff in there.
No, nice. Good for you.
So it's
Get
like
microbiome.
Easy on the gut, you know. Like
Nice.
sometimes when I drink black coffee, it could be a little rough.
It's
But
acidic. It's heavily
Yeah.
acidic.
yeah, but
If you drink too much coffee, you can get ulcers.
yeah, I don't want to drink too much. Just thinking like a cup, maybe two.
No,
a
I'm
day.
just saying it. If you drink too much of acidic drinks, it can cause
Yeah.
ulcers.
ulcers.
Oh, okay, that's...
You know what an ulcer is?
It's like where it's like a hole in your gut line,
In your
or something,
stomach
right?
lining.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How does that heal?
Takes a long time. You gotta get rid of acidic food. You gotta restore the pH balance and the mucus lining in your
alkaline water.
I don't know.
It's the same as a boo-boo on your outside of your skin. A triple antibiotic and a Band-Aid.
You swallow the Band-Aid and then it
hope that it lands
finds its way to the ulcer.
Okay, I have found many. Wikipedia, your greatest friend.
Love Wikipedia.
That person is the highest, but like we said, like
you don't jump out of planes at 30.
She didn't jump out of the boat.
Most people don't.
The plane. A person by the name of Luke Akins in 2016 jumped from an aircraft without any parachute or wingsuit at an altitude of 25,000 feet above Simi Valley, California. He was watched by a live audience, and after 2 minutes of free fall, 2 minutes.
Whoa, dude.
Imagine that.
I just recently jumped from a 45-foot cliff into like a pool of water. Super cool. But dude, I felt like I was falling for forever. And that was 45 feet. Like I was just like, when am I going to hit the water? When am I hit the water? Like I had time to like think about that.
Time slows down.
It was crazy. And so I can't even imagine 2 minutes of free fall.
And so after about 2 minutes, he successfully landed in a 100 by 100 foot net. So he didn't even like hit the ground. He landed in a
still,
net.
That's scary,
but
bro.
Think about it. 100, like from 25,000 feet, this guy had to fall down.
Right.
And perfectly land in a net that's only 100 feet by 100 feet. That's pretty big.
But that's still a pretty small target.
30 meters by 30 meters. So imagine like 30 yards of a football field by 30 yards. Like,
wow.
It's still not that big.
No, that's impressive. That's incredibly impressive. You know what else impresses me? People skydiving and doing that kind of stuff. But also, dude, trapeze artists.
Mm-hmm.
You ever seen those people that like will stretch a wire across a canyon and just walk across it?
Yes.
Dude, with like no
They made a movie
strings.
about the guy who did that with the Twin Towers.
Yeah. Dude. Just walking on a wire. It's the same thing like Alex Honnold.
Just like that, Mike. Yep.
It's like the same guy it's like Alex Honnold climbing El Capitan in Yosemite without ropes.
What do they call it?
Free solo.
Free solo, yeah.
Yeah. Like the guys that do that, the guy that was skydiving into the 100 by 100 foot net, trapeze artists, free solo rock climbers, like they practice that thousands of times with ropes. And then when they attempt it, they've already done it so many times. Doesn't make it any less dangerous, but they do practice a bunch. But yeah, the trapeze artist stuff is crazy to me, dude. That is so impressive. It's like the wire's like so thin.
Mm-hmm. All right, so there's two more people. This list is like,
yeah, give us a couple and then we'll kind of move on to something else.
These next two people actually did jump out and land on the ground.
Okay.
This person by the name of Ivan Chisov.
We're the Russians.
Yeah, the Russians. Fell 23,000 feet. This was 1942. From a Soviet Air Force lieutenant who was shot down by Germans during World War II and skid down a ravine when his parachute failed to open. He suffered severe spinal injuries.
Wow.
Nice. So you used the slope. Like you used the slope of the hill to that's crazy. And then another person a year later, Alan McGee, American, was 22,000 feet, American airman who was shot down by Germans and crashed through the glass roof of the St. Nazaire Railroad Station.
Through glass. Oh my gosh, that's like the worst.
He suffered several broken bones, severe damage to his nose and eye, lung and kidney damage, and a nearly severed right arm.
But he survived.
Yeah, like
you smack that.
Right.
I'd almost
like you watch that and you're like, how does that? Like that dude is dead, and then you're like, no, he's not.
He's just.
Yeah. Yeah.
How is this dude still alive?
Oh my gosh.
Because I think glass is probably the worst because if you hit concrete, it's like instant death.
Right.
Pretty much. Like, what's the worst thing you could hit and like, okay, you could survive?
Probably
gotta be glass.
Yeah, probably glass.
Smashing through. Think about how thick that is if I were to like run full speed and try to smash through that.
Oh my god.
I'd pay to see that happen.
I wouldn't.
hit it with your broadsword first. But wow, that's insane. That's insane.
Okay, so speaking of military endeavors, dude.
When do we talk about military endeavors?
The plane, and literally a guy in World War II smashing through.
Okay.
So
Just let him have his moment.
I try that. I try and do.
I accidentally finished the Modern Warfare 2 campaign. I didn't realize it was the end.
Oh yeah,
it's tragic.
What happens?
Have you played all the way through?
No.
I picked up wherever you left off, and I didn't realize how far you actually made it through the campaign. I was like, I just played a couple missions.
Thanks, Mike.
Yeah, and I just finished the mission.
Thanks for just playing.
I didn't know it was the end.
Thanks for finishing my game.
I played like 4 missions. I didn't think it was the end. Like
now you have the enjoyment of doing it all over again.
Crazy.
Dude, it was tragic.
I've been working on that for 20 years.
Spoilers ahead. Spoilers ahead. Like the guy that you play as, and Ghost, die in a tragic betrayal by the captain, who just like, all right, cool, we got the intel, and then he just goes, boom, shoots you and shoots Ghost, and you're like, oh, and then he burns you alive. I know, and then you play as Soap, who's like his direct commanding officer to like get revenge.
Yeah,
and the ending was satisfying because they get him. But dude, I was like, that is so tragic. I was not expecting that. I was like, okay, cool, like we got the intel. Thank you. Boom! No! Boom! Kills them both.
Wow.
Yeah, horrible.
This is a dark, violent podcast episode.
No, it was terrible.
I need some light.
Yeah,
I
have some funny stories.
I've never been so invested in a finale though, because you're going to get him and you're chasing him in a boat.
Yeah,
I literally felt like he had wronged me and killed my friend. So I was like, I'm gonna hunt him down, and kill him. And then you keep getting closer and closer, and they keep taking it away. Like, you shoot down his helicopter, he survives. You go to get him, he stabs you. Then your friend comes over and helps you. He knocks him out. Like, and you're like, there's no way.
Dude, the video game storylines are legit. They put a lot of thought into those.
Oh, yeah.
They put a lot of thought.
Like a great movie. Like, in the sense of just like a story.
Didn't they make one? Didn't they make a movie about it?
Modern Warfare movie?
Didn't they make one about
a
movie?
I think so.
They made an Assassin's Creed movie.
They did make a Call of Duty.
They're starting to make adaptations with TV shows and movies now. It's actually the couple that I've watched have been really good. Like The Last of Us was excellent, really good. Pedro Pascal nailed it. What was the other one I watched? The other video game adaptation. They're making Halo now, which looks sick.
Oh, maybe I was thinking Mortal Kombat.
We did watch Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat sucked.
That was not good.
Okay, I'd like to switch gears.
Do it.
That's cool. I have some funny stories that I want to read from the internet.
All right. I'll allow it.
These are just short little stories, things that actually happen to people.
Oh, boy.
I failed the first quarter of a class in middle school, so I made a fake report card. I did this every quarter that year. I forgot that they mail home the end of the year cards, and my mom got it before I could intercept it with my fake. She was pissed at the school for their error.
I was wondering where that was going.
The teacher also retired that year and had already thrown out his records, so they had to take my mother's, quote, proof, the fake ones I made throughout the year, and correct the mistake.
Oh, no.
I've never told her the truth. It's just like so funny how people, like, instead of just doing the actual work, they'll do like other work to get around doing the work, right? So like he had to go through the work of like making a fake report card that he's like, all right, like, here you go, mom.
Yeah.
The school got pissed. Or she got pissed at the school.
Dude, that reminds me of a story of just like schools and like the error of their ways sometimes. My buddy John, who you know, and he's a guy I went to high school with, I grew up with. One of his friends, he was telling a story about when he was in high school. And I guess what he did was I don't know how your high schools work, but they had like you could pay for like the parking that's close to the school, or, you had like free parking in the back or whatever. So it was like, I guess what he would do is he would always park in the space that he didn't pay for, but it was open. So I guess he would just park but they kept fining him, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Over and over.
They're on that, dude. It's cool.
Oh, yeah.
High schools, the security guards are on that.
Yeah, they want your money, dude.
Yeah.
Of course. And so I guess he just like didn't pay. So he accumulated, I guess, like I think it was like $3,000 or something. Like it was like a couple thousand.
Crap.
But I guess what they did, they're like, you have to pay this, or like we're not giving you your diploma, like or whatever. And so he goes, okay. And so I guess what he did was He went and he got like 300,000 pennies or dimes or whatever like 30,000 dimes or something, and he just brought like a giant sack of dimes, and he paid, and he goes like, "Here's your 3,000." I guess they weren't accepting it, but the mom came and defended him. It was like, "That's American currency.
Yeah.
You have to accept it." But that's the kind of guy he was. He's just like, I'm gonna make this so annoying. For it's like 30,000 or whatever the equivalent is.
So
He said it was like literally like a giant knapsack full, and just on the desk of the vice principal.
Come on, man.
Which is like, hey, I'm paying it.
It's money.
This is how I'm paying it.
Yeah.
That's so inconvenient.
I mean, you just take it to a bank, but like, yes, it's much more inconvenient than a wire transfer or like a credit card. But like, you just take it to a bank
or cash, even, dude.
Yeah.
Just change. I would have gone crazy. I would have done like a sorted change and just mixed it all up. Oh, dude.
Oh my gosh. Well, then the cool thing is you could just dump it into the change things, dude, at the bank.
Yeah.
Dump it in there.
I still do that. When I save change.
Yeah.
In my little cup in my car, and then I go to the jewels and stuff, and I put them in there, and
$20
it's usually about $20, and I'm like, dude, that's nice.
I did it one time when I was bartending, and I had I'd get change and tips. People just toss it in the jar because nobody wants to keep it. And dude, I'd get change and tips. One time it was like $120 after like 4 months, and I was like, heck yeah, dude, that's awesome. So heck yeah, pick up your change, collect your change.
I always collect change, dude.
Collect your change. All right. I got another story. This one's called How to Win at Video Games. When I was little, I would go on Nickelodeon.com all the time, and they had this game similar to Club Penguin. You guys ever play that?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Dude.
I wasn't allowed to.
You weren't allowed to play Club Penguin? Why?
You missed out.
It was sad.
What was the vendetta that your parents
My parents
had
were like,
against it?
one, I don't want to pay for it, because you had to pay.
You didn't have to pay for Club Penguin.
You had to pay for like the more, like the access to like see your friends or whatever. So my parents were
never
like,
had to pay for that.
at least that's on my end. They were like, we're not paying for it.
Because I used to play with one of my buddies, and I would call him from the landline. And we would be
Yeah.
we were
Hey, Mrs. Smith, is Joey home?
yeah, basically.
Club Penguin. Yeah.
But it was like the one that had a battery, and you put it on the stand to charge, and we would play for so long the phone would die. Because you had to put it on like the little port.
Yeah.
For charge.
Yeah, that's right.
I had the corded line, like with the cord.
We had one, but I just used that so I could go sit at the computer because we didn't have one by there. And so we would play for so long the phone would die.
That's, dude, when I was playing it, we had a computer in my basement. My buddy Ryan would come over, and we would have to take turns. And they would give us like 20 minutes at a time.
Yeah.
And so it'd be like, I would play for 20 minutes, and then Ryan would get to log in and play for 20 minutes. And dude, we were just always trying to get the other guy off like early.
Yeah.
We were like, dude, you already completed that level, bro. You're done. Like, you know, no, I got 30 seconds left. Okay. I got 30. Seriously, dude. Like, we'd count it down to the second. Like, I would have a timer. I'd be like 10, 9. He's like still like typing messages out to people and stuff like that. 8, 7. And then as soon as it hit,
because you guys shared one server?
we shared one computer.
Oh, one computer. Oh, so you would log on.
Yeah, exactly. We shared one computer. And then, yeah, dude, but it would be funny because, like, where I spent all of my time at Club Penguin was the dojo. I would go, dude, leveling up the dojo. Chili knows what I'm talking about. I'd go to the dojo, and then, but dude, we would be so hardcore with each other that, like, we would be in the middle of, like, a training session or, like, trying to get a new belt or whatever, and it would be 20 minutes, and the other guy would be like, all right, you're done. Like, so we had to start planning it out where it's like, we were like, all right, do I have enough time to, like, try another level? Or, like, or, you know, because we wouldn't let each other go, like, there was no 21 minutes. There was no 22 minutes. And then a couple times we were jerks about it. And both of us were like, no, I'm not getting off. And then we just go tell the parents right away.
Michael's not getting his time.
Yeah, he's going over his time. He's going over his time. Like, you know.
Oh.
And yeah, dude. Oh, man. Club Penguin, dude. What a time.
It looks like it's still a thing.
Oh, I believe it.
I might have to get back on.
I wasn't allowed.
Dang.
My parents were like,
nothing's stopping you now.
Yeah, nothing's stopping me now.
Yeah.
Mom and Dad.
Yeah.
On my own computer, my own money. I'll buy every extra thing I want. No, but literally my parents were like, no, we're not paying for it. And 2, they were like, what do you mean it's like online with other people? Which actually was good for them to be like in this like aware. It's like they were like, no, like with other people, I don't know who's on there. No, they were like, you can't even see them. Like, no. So my parents were also like weary of that, which I'm glad they were in that sense, because online can be a dangerous place. But yeah, so I never got to experience that, but my cousins got to play it, so I would just like watch them play sometimes, and I was like, this looks like so much fun, but
in
I will never get to experience this.
A live podcast in the future, we're gonna sit all of us.
Dude, that would be a fun like thing in the Discord tag, like a retro, and we just do like
we're all playing Club Penguin. Yeah. Okay, so to finish the story, because we totally got off track. Okay, so this guy he was playing on Nicktropolis, which was the Nickelodeon version of Club Penguin. Okay. If you forgot your password, a security question you could choose was, what is your eye color? Okay. And if you got it right, it'd tell you your password. So I'd go to popular locations in Nicktropolis and write down random usernames who were also in those areas. And then I would log out and type in the username as if it were my own and see which of these usernames had a security question set to what is your eye color? Which was most of them, since it was easy and we were all kids.
Brown or blue?
Yeah. He said, I would
your eye color?
Yeah. There's like 6 answers. He said, I would then either try brown, blue, or green and always get in. And then I would go to their house and send all of their furniture and decorations to my own accounts. And if I didn't want it, I would sell it for money.
That is
hijacking. Oh my gosh. That's brutal.
I wonder where this guy is nowadays.
Right. How big are schemes is he running? What is he, like a credit card fraud? Like,
he's in jail.
Yeah. He's arrested on like 19 accounts of credit card fraud.
Dude, it's devious, but it's brilliant. Like, like what's your eye color? Right. Because it's not like, what's the name of your childhood pet? Or like, what was the make and model of your first
Brown?
Like, yeah. There's only like 4 options, dude. Oh, goodness. So good.
Yeah.
So good. All right. Couple more. You guys good?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Drama at my drama class. One time my drama class's teacher had gone home sick, so we were just put in a classroom with a movie to entertain us for the period when an alarm went off. None of us were sure if it was the fire alarm or the lockdown alarm. So we all head out into the hall to check, and no one's out there. So we head back in and climb under our desks, as is lockdown procedure. Cut to an hour or so later when a teacher bursts in and nearly dies of relief because the school was on fire and we were the only students not accounted for. And half the faculty and fire department had been searching for us for ages. Literally, the whole school had filled with smoke while we'd kept super safe under our wooden desks.
Oh my God. Wait, my first thought was that they don't have... My school, like we have a fire alarm.
Yeah.
But if it's a lockdown, there's no alarm. I think they just like mount it over like the PA system.
Yeah, that's usually what happened too. So like, but that's a crazy thing. Like they left these kids in this room to just like watch a movie by themselves. The alarm goes off. These kids are like, I don't know. Just like stay here, I guess. Just panicking. Like, oh my gosh, crazy. It's crazy. Okay, I'll do one more.
Okay.
Then we can do something else. I swear this dude levitated. That's the name of this. I have a friend who I've known since I was very little. One day when he was 6, I was at his house when he got this absolutely god-awful stomach pain. I mean, he's literally like writhing in pain. So his mom took him to the doctor's office, where the doctor took one look and told her to take him to the ER. She feared something along the lines of an intestinal rupture. About half the way to the hospital, my friend suddenly let rip the loudest, most powerful fart any of us had ever heard. I swear to God, he levitated. We thought the upholstery in the car seat had ripped. After a good 30 seconds of intense farting.
Wow.
He looked at his mom and said, "I feel all better now." Oh my gosh. Like, dude, you're just sitting there and the side your buddy's like, my stomach. You're like, oh man, dude, something's wrong. And then he just farts and he's like, I swear. I mean, that could happen if it's that powerful of a fart. Like he just slowly rises off the seat. Oh my
Dude, there's
gosh.
something about a good flatulent that'll just. Do you ever have that where it's
yeah,
the
dude, bloating?
It's the best.
Oh yeah, such
good
relief of the pressure. What's up?
No, a fart cannot make you fly. The amount of force.
Dang it!
The amount of force generated by a fart is far too small to lift even a tiny fraction of your body weight, making flight impossible.
Okay.
Yes, I looked it up.
Oh
gosh.
No farts.
Yeah, they can't make you fly. It's not powerful enough. The physics of it just doesn't work.
No, but imagine 30 seconds, though. So right now, it just turned 30 seconds. That's only 5.
Yeah.
And, it's still going. It's been 10 seconds.
Dude, just...
15, you're halfway. Well, not your whole sound, but
I feel so much better
Yeah.
now. Well, I don't.
Yeah.
I got to get out of here.
Can we go get Burger King now?
Yeah, you're right. The fact, yeah. Well, me, it might be better for you, but this is bad now, dude. For me, oh my gosh.
Okay, so
what?
I had another philosophical question.
Oh boy!
All right, I say we do a philosophical question and then we play a game.
I'm with it.
Okay.
Again, it's kind of one of those questions I don't want to ask, but I just had to know. What wins in a one-on-one match?
What is it, Mike?
We all know where this is going.
Yeah. Is it a black hole versus the human mind?
No, it'll make sense. Childhood hope versus the heart of a lion.
Oh my!
Childhood hope.
In a one-on-one physical confrontation.
Childhood hope.
Okay.
100%. Childhood hope. The heart of a lion, I think that's more of a saying than the actual heart of a lion.
Okay.
Let's see what ChatGPT wrote up.
Yeah, let's see.
All right, Mike, what you got for us?
Mike loves this way too much.
This is gonna be
you love this segment way.
This is gonna be like last time where we sit here and Mike can't even breathe.
Yeah,
and we're just Mike in the future is just gonna have a segment in the podcast.
This is
just laugh.
Nobody gets to hear what it says. Yeah,
J-Mo and I are just gonna go take a bathroom break.
Right. Yeah.
Childhood hope versus the heart of a lion. Who wins in a one-on-one showdown?
It's so funny because I think he thinks it's 3 to 5 times funnier to Mike than it is to you and me. We're just sitting here and we're like, okay, what is this? But we love you, so go for it.
A battle between childhood hope and the heart of a lion is a fascinating clash of ideals, each representing a powerful, intangible force. To determine the victor, we'll break down their strengths and weaknesses before diving into a hypothetical battle scenario.
The weaknesses of childhood hope is it can be crushed. like a small fly in your hand.
All right, we're going to go into a hypothetical battle scenario and delivering a final verdict.
Oh my gosh. Okay,
strengths and weaknesses. Childhood hope. Strengths. Boundless energy. Hope in childhood is seemingly infinite. It fuels dreams, ambitions, and perseverance. Unbreakable optimism. Childhood hope has an almost supernatural ability to defy logic, believing in the impossible.
That is true. Children will literally be like, I can do anything, which is powerful. It's powerful stuff.
Resilience against despair. No matter how bleak things get, childhood hope finds a way to believe in a better outcome. Imagination as a weapon. How hope is creative, adaptable, and can turn the most hopeless scenarios into opportunities. And emotional influence. Childhood hope can inspire others, potentially making it stronger through collective belief.
All right. Next.
Weaknesses.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Naivete.
Yeah. Not grounded in reality.
Hope sometimes ignores reality.
Yep.
Expecting things to work out even when they won't. Vulnerability to harsh truths when confronted with brutal reality.
Good Lord. Look at Julie's face. Look at
Childhood hope can waver or even break.
It's so sad. That's tragic. That's just breaking a kid's hope. Like, that's awful.
Lack of physical power. Hope is not an inherently aggressive force. It survives rather than attacks.
Oh my gosh.
The heart of a lion.
I don't even know what that means. Like, is it the
Isn't
physical
it a
heart of a
mindset?
lion?
Like, isn't it like
Yeah.
a mindset, like to have like
The heart, I think it's like strength.
like the urge,
Yeah.
the strength of to do something.
Yeah.
Isn't that what the heart of a lion means?
Yeah, I would imagine.
Strength. Fearless determination. The heart of a lion never backs down regardless of the challenge. Even when with childhood.
What a weird battle. Like, what a weird, like, it's so interesting.
Combat strength.
Yeah.
Unlike hope.
The funniest part is you. It's not even like what you're reading.
Which is passive. A lion's heart is active, fierce, and relentless in battle. It's gonna just stomp out.
Yeah, I think the heart of a lion does not care about a child's hope.
Survival instinct. This force adapts to danger, learning to fight smarter and harder when necessary. Unyielding willpower. Even in the face of overwhelming odds, the heart of a lion keeps pushing forward. Commanding presence. It can intimidate foes, making them question their own resolve.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Especially a child. They might question their resolve.
weaknesses. Blind courage. Sometimes courage leads to reckless decisions, charging into situations without proper planning. No room for doubt, but at a cost. The heart of a lion refuses to acknowledge weakness, which can make it an unwinnable fight.
I literally just keep picturing like a lion versus a small human child. And I'm like, doesn't matter how much hope they have. Like,
I'm trying.
done.
Hope.
Yeah, hope. Like,
I'm trying not to picture that
right.
because I've thought of it too, and I'm
Right.
like, nope, stay it.
Right. It's like doesn't matter how much hope. Like, I'm pretty sure a lion wins that one. Which I said hope earlier, and I'm so wrong. I'm so wrong.
I'm just picturing like the Captain Planet, like heart, and then it just gets smacked in the face.
Yeah.
Oh,
You don't have a lot of hope when you're staring down the barrel of a lion snarl.
Just hope.
All right, what's the battle, Mike? What's this massacre we're about to encounter? this brutal death. Breaking of a child's spirit.
Feel bad for our audio listeners. They're like, what's going on?
I'm crying.
What do we got?
All right.
Let's just add to this bloody violent podcast session that we have going on here. Cap it off.
Okay. The hypothetical battle.
Okay. I'm here for it. Yeah, what's up?
The two forces. Me and me. You're right, dude. I find this way funnier than I feel like it actually.
What's funny is you. What's funny is you. Like, Jilly and I are sitting here because I'm like, we're just like, I think we're just more like kind of logical, practical people like that. So we're just like, I don't even know what this means. Like, I don't understand what's happening. Like, I can't. What's my opinion on this? Like, I don't know because I don't understand what it means. Come on, dude.
Just you read it and like you just. All right. The two forces meet on a battlefield where the nature of reality itself is fluid.
We're never gonna play
No.
the game.
Yeah, for everyone that stuck along in this long, thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, we love you. We appreciate you. We
You
really
are the
do.
true MVP.
Yeah.
Okay. Childhood. Jeez.
It's even more funny in
Yeah,
person.
Yeah.
You're right, dude. I can't get you.
You want me to try?
No, dude, I got
You
it.
got it, Mike.
Because you guys kill me. Like, I could just say that. Like, I could think about this in my head and, like, it's whatever. But it's just, like, me actually, like, physically saying it and then just, like, the reactions that is what makes me laugh. And I can't take
The most ludicrous thing in the world.
Oh, dude.
He's just hearing himself say it out loud, and he's like,
Yeah.
why am I thinking this?
Childhood hope glowing like the morning sun. Hovers at one
Until darkness settles over it.
while the heart of a lion, burning like an eternal flame, stands firm on the other. At the start, childhood hope dances around the heart of a lion.
Now I'm picturing a child dancing around.
Yeah.
Oh,
Or just like blissfully happy, like unaware that they're about to get smoked.
the heart of a lion refusing to engage in direct combat. Instead, it fuels itself with dreams of victory.
So the child's just dancing around in blissful happiness of like, the world's amazing, everything's possible, I believe in myself. And then the lion's just like thinking about victory, like, I will win this. I will win anything. I can accomplish anything. It's like, is this a battle or like, what are we watching? Is this like some ceremonial tribal dance thing? Like,
It's not even like a lion and a child. It's just like a glowing
Yeah.
and like an eternal flame.
Yeah, right. All right.
You got it, Mike.
Instead fuels itself with dreams of victory, imagining a world where courage yields to optimism. But the
Please read the thing. Please read the thing.
This is where you need to like edit in the SpongeBob thing.
Yeah.
5 hours later.
That
Mike
would be
is
funny.
still laughing.
That would be funny. That would be a great edit.
5 hours later.
Okay, courage yields to optimism. Okay, but the heart of a lion is unimpressed by wishful thinking. It charges forward, roaring with the force of raw willpower. Hope dodges, evading the attack after attack, refusing to give in to fear. It counters not with the force, but with persistence, whispering possibilities into the heart of a lion.
It's like slowly, like insidiously, just like, hey, you don't have to do this. Hey, you can be kind. Life is beautiful. You can rest now. You don't have to be all intense all the time.
Hope whispers to the heart of a lion. What if we didn't have to fight?
Yeah.
What if there was another way?
So it's a draw.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. We'll see how the lion responds. The heart of the lion responds.
For a moment, the heart hesitates, but hesitation is not its true nature. It shakes off the suggestion and lunges forward with undeniable force, pinning hope to the
Oh,
ground.
dang. Oh, dang.
Did not see this outcome.
Got hope by the.
Oh, my gosh.
Yet,
How does it end? What happens?
yet, even as hope is crushed beneath the weight of reality, it refuses to die. It flickers, changes, and shifts, finding light even in the darkest moment. The heart of a lion begins to feel frustration. Its power is brute force, while hope is endlessly regenerative.
And?
But then, childhood hope wavers under the crushing
Yeah.
force of reality.
Yep.
The heart of a lion, sensing weakness, presses harder. Hope, though resilient, is not invincible. It needs belief to survive, and when faced with a reality too harsh, it begins to fade. At the last moment, hope finds an opening. Imagination.
Creativity,
It
yeah.
envisions a world where the heart of a lion is not an enemy, but an ally.
Ah.
The battle shifts. The lion's heart, unshaken but understanding, realizes that its power is not to destroy hope, but to protect it.
Oh, wow.
Verdict: a draw or a fusion.
Ah, they combine forces.
Neither can truly defeat the other. Childhood hope cannot be broken by force alone, but the heart of a lion cannot be outlasted. The most likely outcome is a fusion. When courage embraces hope, they create something even greater, unstoppable determination. However, if forced to pick a winner, in short battle, the heart of a lion wins through sheer force of will. In a long struggle, childhood hope wins by enduring past the breaking point. But together, they are unbeatable.
I like the fusion part. That was nice.
You spread
Combine both of them. Yeah, I like it. They're not
You-
adversaries. They're allies.
You shared a good message to the listeners.
Yeah, we actually had, that was a hopeful message.
It took
Yeah.
a while to get
Considering
there.
all of our dark, we went from people jumping out of planes. I guess there was hope because they survived, but like, all that. And then we talked about the tragic ending of Modern Warfare 2 campaign.
Mm-hmm.
And then, we got in some lighthearted stories. So we've covered the board, but I like it. There's hope,
Yeah.
people. Unstoppable determination. Okay, can we play a game now?
Please.
Your guys' reactions, just look at your face like, what's that?
Yeah.
It just hit me like right in that funny bone, dude, and I just couldn't help it.
I love it.
that's-
We love you,
But
man.
that's what we learned in improv.
We do.
The centric and the eccentric.
Yeah, huh?
It worked really well right there.
I love it. We love you, Mikey. So Chili has a game for us, and I'm excited because it sounds like a lot of fun. You want to kick us off,
So
Chili? Tell us
this
about
game is called What's That Image?
it.
And I have gathered from the interwebs 16 different images
Okay.
that are zoomed in on a micro level.
Okay.
And as you can see on the screen in front of you, I have created a fun little slideshow for you.
Oh my god.
All right, buddy.
There are 16 images. Obviously, 50% is passing.
Yes, as always.
As
we need to
always.
get 8 correct.
You need to get 8 correct.
Okay.
And these are wide range. Some of them are pretty simple. Some of them are...
Okay.
It took me a while. I was like, what is this? And then
Yeah.
I eventually got it.
Okay.
And they are in no order whatsoever.
All right. Totally
They're just
random.
16 images.
Cool.
If you go to the next slide, you will see the first image.
Oh.
Oh.
Ew. Okay. So
Ew.
for our audio people, we're going to describe what we see.
Oh boy. The first image is...
So there's like a yellow background with some orange and red flakes, and then in the very center, there's like a
Looks like
black-
a wannabe pimple.
it's like a black
Ooh,
oily substance like sticking up. I think it's a human hair or something.
I think it's like the inner part of like one of those flowers that bloom up.
Oh, that's interesting.
See the background?
try that.
Dude, that's a pupil.
That's not a pupil.
Look at the background.
It's not. No, it
Have you
doesn't
ever
have a
seen
long stem. Pupils don't have long stem, and pupils are pure black. Look in my eyes.
Have you ever
Does that have color in there?
seen a
But
yellow
that's like-
eye?
It's not it.
That's
It's not a
zoomed
pupil.
in.
I'm telling you, it's not. It's not a pupil. I think a flower. I think it's either a flower stem or a human hair.
Okay, what are we going with?
I'm gonna-
Flower?
Man, but it looks like hairy and stringy, dude.
We'll go with hair.
All right,
Human hair.
Well, if you go to the next slide, you will see the image zoomed out, and it was...
it's an apple
Oh.
stem.
Oh man, apple stems are nasty.
Yeah, that was,
And you can go, if you go back, you can kind of look at it again.
Yeah.
So.
yeah.
Gnarly, dude.
Okay.
Okay, option
Dang
2.
it! 0 for 1.
0 for 1.
Ouch.
Dude, that's crazy. This is fun because like you don't look at things this closely all the time.
The next image is a red
Oh.
thing.
Mm.
Ooh, what is that? Okay, for everybody listening, it's like a waxy texture. It's red. There's like a different light shades. I think it's a bell pepper.
That's what I was gonna say. I think it's a bell pepper.
All right, bell pepper.
And if you go to the next image, you will see that it was
Oh,
The
a
top-
Coca-Cola can.
top of a
Man, dude, this is
Coca-Cola.
tough.
It was
I like this
the
game. This is
the
hard.
bottle
This is
top.
tough, dude.
It's a
If you go back
Coca-Cola
and look,
bottle.
does a bell pepper normally have some gray spots
Oh,
on it?
we
I
didn't
thought
look
it was
close
dirt. I
enough.
thought it was dirt.
No, I didn't look close enough.
That one's a tricky
I
one.
guessed too quick. You're right.
Yeah.
It has the metal chips in it.
Mm-hmm.
Dang it. Okay.
Okay, next one.
So that was image 2. You're 0 for 2.
Dang.
Tough. That's
Image 3.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Ooh. Okay, so we have, it's like a blue background with like a bunch of white little,
Looks like straws.
yeah, like little straw-looking figures, but they're like clumped together.
I think it's the end of like a jellyfish.
No, it's a toothbrush. Look,
Oh, you're right.
there's the
Yeah,
white right there, and then there's
yep.
teal at the top with those
Yep.
other bristles. It's the bristles. It's a toothbrush, Chili.
Yeah,
Nice.
nice.
Go,
dude.
baby. Come
Way
on.
to pick us up.
I just need a couple. I just need a
That
couple.
one was
I
that
just need a
one.
couple. Just need a couple.
That one I got pretty quickly.
You got
too.
that.
I was
Yeah,
like, okay,
All right.
yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Image 4.
Okay.
This one, in my opinion, is
Oh.
probably one of the harder ones.
What?
Okay, so it's like silver grooves going up one way with a white background.
Yeah, and the white background's kind of fuzzy looking, and the silver grooves are inconsistent, and it looks like a see-through. It's see-through in a way. What the heck is that?
The two is what's.
I don't
throwing
think
me
it's
off.
see-through.
It's
I think
not
that's just-
see-through.
I think that's just the lighting.
Okay. What the heck is that? I mean, it looks like a cheese grater, but it's definitely not a cheese grater.
No.
Maybe it is a cheese grater.
Is that cheese in a cheese grater? The cheese
I
in the
don't-
background?
I don't think so.
Y-
I don't think so.
In the topic of food, you are correct.
It is food.
some
Okay,
food.
it's food.
Okay.
Okay.
It is something
What?
you put it in your mouth.
What?
Dryer sheet?
What?
Oh, my.
Tide Pod?
Oh, no.
Mike, we got
Don't
some-
eat Tide Pods.
Don't
We
eat
do
Tide
not-
Pods.
or
Don't
dryer
condone
sheets.
that. Don't
Or
eat 'em.
dryer sheets.
We don't
do not
condone it.
condone it. Okay, we not support it. What
Okay.
kind of food is that? It looks like a pillow. It looks like a, like cotton.
Marshmallow?
Oh my gosh, dude.
No, I feel like
It's that
marshmallow.
gray thing. Is that like a wrapper? Is it like a wrapper?
Sorry, I'm giving hints.
Is that like a Twix? On the inside of like a Twix?
Sorry.
Twix bar?
Like on the
No,
inside?
because there's no brown. It'd be some chocolate.
No, I know the chocolate will be around it, but
No, that's
I guess
no,
it's not like graham cracker color.
no. It's a food. What the heck is that? Cheese would have been my best guess, but
What's this thing?
it's got to either be a wrapper or
That's got to be a wrapper.
kind of bubbly.
Wait, I think it has to be a wrapper.
Okay.
Not like a.
Is it a pork rind?
Do pork rinds have wrappers?
Yeah.
What pork
For-
rind have you eaten that has a wrapper around
For the
was thinking about the main one,
it?
the big one.
No.
for the listeners, we found a pork rind under the couch before we recorded.
We
Yes.
took care of it. Don't worry.
We vacuumed right away. We were on top of it. Don't you worry. We don't.
For how long it's been there, we do not know.
That, but we did get rid of it as soon as we found it. Okay, we got to figure this out. What do you think, Mikey? What kind of food?
Pasta.
If it's a wrapper, oh,
It might not necessarily be something that you eat, but it's something you put in your mouth.
I'm gonna go with pasta, dude.
well, he said
Or
it's
dough?
not- he said it's not something you eat,
But you put it in your mouth.
but you put in your mouth,
and it is technically a food.
dude.
Like a mint
Oh,
You're
lifesaver,
close.
mint,
lifesaver.
piece of gum. It's a piece of gum. Yeah,
Nice.
with several hints by Chili, but we'll
Yep.
take it.
I'd give it to you. 2 for 4. That one was tricky. That one is.
Yeah, that one's
If
hard.
I'm remembering correctly, that one is probably the hardest one.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
right.
Okay. Cool.
Image 5. This one should be
Oh,
an
orange?
easy one.
Looks like an orange.
Okay, so it's a brown. It's like, or sorry, it's orange, like a shapes that look like mountains on the bottom, and then it has like striations on the top. It looks like some kind of fruit food thing.
Or is it like a what do they call it? Like a passion fruit or whatever? Or
Yeah, like not a grapefruit.
grapefruit. That's what I meant. Yeah.
I don't think it's a grapefruit because you have like that orange on the
I
bottom.
think it's. Is that just
that
an
looks like
orange?
skin.
Do we not want to overthink it? Does it look? It looks like an orange to me.
All right, we're going orange. Pencil.
Pencil.
Wow, it is not an orange. Oh, it's so a pencil.
Yeah. It's
It's so
clearly.
clear as day.
It's hard after you see it.
Yeah, you're like, oh, I can't unsee it now.
Yeah.
So what do
did
we-
I not see that?
1 for 5.
Mhm.
2 for 5.
Frick.
Well, 2 for 5.
Okay.
The gum.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
2 for 5. Let's go.
Image 6.
Oh.
It's a screw. That's definitely a screw.
It
but
is.
do we have to get the whole thing? 'Cause
What
it's
yes, it's not what the screw is attaching something on the object.
Okay, so yeah, it's like a. Okay, so
It literally looks.
it's a screw into some kind of metal object. Oh, it's scissors. I think it's scissors. See the striations on the side.
Nice. I'm gonna go with scissors.
Scissors. Oh, what is
Pencil
that?
sharpener.
Oh,
He did a
Like-
pencil and then a pencil sharpener. That sneaky son of a gun.
that does what?
Yeah.
So-
no, remember you stick the pencil. in
Yeah,
there,
yeah, I know what you're
turn it,
talking
and then
about.
it shaves it off.
Yeah, you're right.
Ah,
Alas,
all right. 2 for 6.
2 for 6. Next
We are
one.
not on track to win right now, but we have more.
This one is also one of the hardest.
Okay, so this is definitely made of metal. It's like 2 curved things on the side, and then it has like grooves in the middle.
I think it's a wrench.
Oh no, it's not. Oh, wrench
Like
is
the
a
gears
decent-
on a wrench.
No, it's something with something that turns.
It is something that turns.
Okay, it's like no, it's like the inside of like a garbage disposal or something like that. Like the thing that grinds stuff up. What's that thing that grinds stuff up?
Blades.
Keep doing this with your hands.
With my
I'll get
hands,
there.
yeah. Like grinds it up and
I
like
don't know,
churns it
man.
together.
It's not on the inside of something.
That's the outside of it.
And this is the one thing, the part on the object that normally is the only thing being touched.
What? This game's hard.
Do you want another hint?
Yeah.
We always want hints.
Touching this part, you move it and it creates something.
Dude.
I think it's
I
some
feel like
sort
it's
of wrench.
some kind of tool. Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel like
It-
it's
it-
some kind of tool
It is used as a tool to
create
do
something.
something.
To create something. The hard part about this game is you don't know how zoomed in you are, right? Like you don't know how big the object is.
Mhm.
It's about 3 inches long
What?
and about an inch wide.
Any ideas, Mikey?
And it's spun really fast when you
I
push
think it's
it.
an Allen
Is-
wrench, dude.
Like, is that the one that goes around?
Yeah,
Mm,
I think it's an Allen wrench. Like, it's,
No, because that would be the inside.
I just love
Zzz, the hand motions. I'm trying to. Yeah. Okay. You think it's an Allen wrench?
That is where your thumb goes.
to create something.
can opener.
It's about the size of your hand. It
3
fits in
inches.
your hand.
Okay, it's 3 inches long. It's where your hand goes, and you.
And it's held vertical. And it's what your hands are doing are
What is-
exactly the
what is
motion you
this?
do.
What am I doing right now with
It-
my thumb?
Here's your next hint. It contains a liquid inside of it.
She's giving us so many hints. I feel not closer at all. Okay, it takes a liquid.
That is
liquid
not
inside
safe
of it.
for you.
Mercury.
Ugh.
It's not a thermometer.
No.
What do you do with this? What is this?
That's
With
the
a- with a
exact
dangerous
motion you
liquid?
do. Currently, for the
Dangerous
list,
liquid.
they're holding
What
their
is it?
hands together and their thumbs
With
are
the-
pushing down
Yeah.
very
danger-
slowly.
Like he said, it contains a dangerous liquid, and you
but
hold this-
maybe you should push it fast and hold down your thumb.
Push it fast. I don't understand. What do you do this with?
a lighter. A lighter.
A lighter.
Yes.
Yes, Mike.
What else?
That was it. Good job. Yeah, you're so right, dude.
What?
Yeah, right. You dum-dums, like.
And it's so funny because you guys were just looking at each other really slowly pushing down your thumbs.
The only thing that was going to my mind was like a wrench, and
Yeah,
I'm like,
I
what
know.
type of
3
wrench?
inches, yeah. The hints are helpful. I think if we don't have the hints, we're like screwed.
3 of 7.
All right.
Okay,
for seven.
give,
That's
yeah,
not
and
bad.
obviously, like, give us a chance to get it without
Yeah.
the hints, but then obviously it's fun to do the hints because,
Yeah, yeah.
like, there you go. A lighter. It's a
The li-
lighter. Okay. Oh, geez.
Ooh.
Okay, this is like an emerald green. It's like a bunch of different long pieces kind of tied into each other.
I think that's like a present bow thing.
Ooh, a bow on
Yeah,
a present.
bow.
It looks kind of like it. I'm trying to think. It's not a diamond because that looks like fabric.
Silver in the back because
Oh.
there's like that silver. I think it's just like the tinsel that, or like the bow,
Tinsel.
bow tinsel.
Gift wrap.
Gift
Be
wrap.
honest. I'm not going to give you any hints, but this is not what I thought it was.
Okay. So probably not what we think it is either.
But I honestly, if you get close, I think I'll give you it.
It looks like
because
Oh, yeah. What?
I've never seen this
Item
I don't know
ever?
if I've ever really seen
Oh.
one of these.
Oh, great.
But
that-
keep going.
I mean, I was thinking like a Chinese finger trap, but I don't think that's it.
Ooh, that's a really good guess. But that is not that.
Oh, okay.
That's really smart though.
Thank you.
Not that you're normally not smart.
No,
but
I appreciate it. It's out of the box. Thank you.
Rope?
No, it's too shiny for a rope.
There's no shiny ropes.
I'm not saying there's not shiny ropes, but I'm saying that like most ropes aren't.
I guess
shiny.
he said he's never seen it. I
Yeah,
hope
he's
he would've
probably
seen
seen a rope.
Mike, it's not the shiny rope in your bedroom.
I don't know, man.
Dude, it's something I didn't think it was. That's crazy. Okay, give me a second. So it's like it's crossing over itself,
Mhm.
right? Like it's like a very interesting layered texture to it. I would
Mhm.
say that nothing's really crazy coming to mind, dude. I'm gonna go gift wrapping, like a bow.
Mhm.
We're just gonna go with the original.
Yeah.
What
is
I think
that?
it's a pillow.
Oh,
Like it's a pillow with like that. I think it's one of those pillows. If you like move your hand over, it
Mm.
changes colors. Maybe.
Oh,
It's not very- But honestly, I think the tinsel is a really, really good guess.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, I'd give you that because
All
it
right.
looks like it. It looks like it's tinsel.
Mhm. That's just.
That's a tough one because that's not like a common object.
No,
No.
Okay. All right. Fine. 2 for 8 or 3 for 8.
3 for it.
All right. Here we go.
Ooh.
Okay. Another.
Lighter.
Another metal object with grooves.
Mm.
It's got, and then there's like a piece. This feels more like a wrench.
An Allen wrench.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one is that a regular wrench?
Allen wrench is the one that.
Allen wrench.
No,
is
Allen
the-
wrench is the one that you.
No,
like,
it's
no,
like a
it's
regular.
the
not
L.
Allen wrench.
It's
I'm
like the
sorry.
screw wrench.
Yeah.
Allen wrench is the L.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking
This
about.
is
This is like
This is like the screw wrench.
The
where, like,
adjusted.
you
can
can
adjust
the size. Okay, we're just gonna say a wrench.
yeah.
Let's go.
That one was probably one of the easier ones.
Okay.
Yeah.
4 for 9.
All right. We're almost at 50. Let's go.
Almost
All
there.
right,
You
dude.
need 4 more.
Oh god. Okay.
Oh,
that's a fabric. What? What do you think that is? Is it a tampon? Is that what it is? What are you guys laughing at?
I didn't see it that way at first, but
What? What are you? It's like a white. It's like a white fabric with a string hanging out.
okay.
What
So
are you laughing
From
at?
this angle, it looked like a horse's butt, dude, and something was hanging out
What?
of it.
A horse's butt?
No,
Right? We were on the same
No,
page.
I
with
was
what we
thinking-
thought.
What are you?
I was thinking you
tampon.
were thinking tampon. It is not a
A
tampon.
horse's butt? Doesn't look anything like a horse's butt.
You're
That's
on.
clearly a rope. What is it? There's a tail?
You're on.
That's crazy.
You're on the right track with some fabric thing
Tampon.
with the
fabric
string.
thing with a white string hanging out of it. Makes me feel like a sweatshirt or like that hole is like in a really weird place though. So it's like white fabric. It's got a hole and then it's got a white string hanging out of it. And then there's a string by the side of it. So there's 2 strings.
I feel like this
A
is
string
like
always
the end
has
of a
2.
blanket or like a pillow of some sort.
Uh,
I don't know.
I will only give hints if you ask for.
I'll take a hint.
This object is not very big. Probably 2 by 2 inches. Not including the string.
That's super tiny. What the?
It's not a tampon?
It's only 2 by 2 inches. What is this big? Got strings hanging out of it.
I don't think I've ever used anything that small as
Yarn? Like a spool of yarn?
No, but that's like a rope, dude. That's like there's like a string, but it's not a string, it's like a braided string.
What's this big and got braids hanging out of it?
Well, there might only be one thing hanging out of it.
One thing hanging out of it.
And in that main
It makes me think
object,
of like gauze, but it's not gauze.
that main white thing holds something.
It holds
My heart.
the hope, childhood hope. What the heck does it hold?
Well, let's start doing this.
Is that like a keychain? Something with like keys?
A keychain.
What
Like
objects?
just like a rabbit's foot?
Oh, no.
Don't think about size right now, but what are some objects that can hold things?
Basket.
Boxes.
And don't think about what it looks like. Just what are some...
Jewelry boxes.
They hold things. Hooks.
You carry things in this.
Pockets.
Bag. A purse.
It's small.
It holds things. A wallet.
You have said it, but I'm not going to say what. You have said part of the answer.
A box. My brain's like,
It
what
holds
is
things.
it?
Purse.
Jewelry box. Jewelry. It's got to be something with jewelry. 'cause it's
Something
soft.
you carry. Not necessarily this object,
Pouch.
but it holds things.
A
Mike
pouch.
said half the answer.
Oh, crap.
Purse. Bag.
No, just
I
saying
said
because I don't
hook.
remember what he said. What else did you say?
Hook, purse, bag, wallet. Basket.
Basket.
This object is used typically when you're not feeling well.
Tissue? But it holds something. What does it hold?
I don't know, man.
It's not a tissue. When you're not feeling well. Band-Aid! No, it doesn't have a string on it.
No.
And you put it in something.
Put it in
This
something,
object holds something
and you put it in
and you
something.
dip it in something.
My brain's a pretzel, bro. I don't know. I don't know.
It's used more over in Great Britain or London.
What is it, like a tea bag?
Tea bag? All right, tea bag. Wow.
Wow.
I feel like we shouldn't get a full point for that. 'Cause that was so many hints.
That's a tricky one. I didn't get that one right away.
It holds
That makes
something.
so much sense, dude. It's
When did I say tea bag?
No, you said bag.
Oh.
I said you said part of the answer.
Oh.
3.5 out of 10.
all right. I'll take it. 4.5 out of 10, right? Don't we have 4?
Yeah,
We had 4 out of 9.
So 4.5 out of 10.
Yep.
10.
Okay, let's go.
The next one.
That's a camera lens.
Camera lens.
Let's go.
Nice.
I'll give it to you. Yeah, it's a lens.
Yeah, it's a lens.
Yeah.
It's literally a camera, right?
It's a GoPro, but yeah.
Oh,
That's a camera.
Just a
GoPro's
camera.
a camera.
Yeah, that's why I said I'll give it to you.
I feel like that
Because we
just
got it
said
right.
the
Yeah,
answer. We
You're
didn't.
acting like that.
5.5 on
You're acting
11.
like that's a courtesy that you just gave us when we got the answer right. I'll give it right. I'll give it to you, even though you got it completely 100% correct. I'll be generous today. Okay,
Feeling like a nice guy.
5.5 out of 11. We're at 50% now. Let's go. Oh, okay. There's like a metal, like, I don't know, like hook, curly Q string hook thing, and then it's hooked onto another metal thing, and then in the background is like this blurry.
I think it's like the pen spring.
Like the pen or like a hairpin.
Oh, like the curly stuff?
Yeah.
It looks like a coil.
Yeah, it looks like a coil. That was the word I couldn't get. Inside of a pen.
Mm.
Oh,
the
light
light
bulb.
bulb.
Oh, that was the filament. Okay.
5.5 on a 12.
Okay.
Next one. 13.
Ooh, this looks like an
Ooh.
organic substance. It's like green and yellow, and it's made up of a bunch of little small grainy pieces. Makes me think of a cactus, but
the red is in the background.
yeah, there is
so
red in
that-
the background. That's right. What does that look like, dude?
Looks kind of like a pickle, but it also could be.
It looks like sand, though.
What
low-key.
pickles have you seen that are red?
not the red.
It looks like
Not the red.
well, if it has like hot peppers in it. What is that?
It looks like maybe on a.
This
Some
is
sort of
not
field.
This is not something
Jalapeno
that's made. It's like when you get it, it's this. You know, like it's not like
Is it organic?
yes.
It's like a substance. Okay,
It
it's
is
like an organic.
completely natural. It is not
Mhm.
two things.
Is it
put
like a
together.
jalapeno pepper?
Blade of grass.
No, it's too grainy for a blade of grass. Those are more striations.
Yeah.
It's like made up of a bunch of small
You're
pieces.
forgetting about the red.
the
What could be
red.
the red in the background?
It's organic and a red thing.
The red and green
Some
are
kind
It's like the
together.
inside
it's
of
a
a
bell-
flower pot.
Or a bell pepper, like we said earlier. Like, is it a stem again? No.
I'm gonna go like inside of a flower pot, dude. I think that's the pot.
I think it's a flower. Doesn't look like.
something growing in a flower pot.
He said it comes as it is.
Oh.
I'm going to say...
You guys are dancing around it.
Man, it's some kind of
Vegetable?
plant or vegetable. Is it a vegetable?
Do you want me to give you an answer?
I'm going to go vegetable.
We can't just say vegetable. We got to
It
pick
is
a vegetable. Okay.
Broccoli?
Red.
Is it red in the background? Or this?
It must be so
Broccoli.
It must be so fun for
Oh my
Chili because he just
God.
knows what it is, and we're just like,
The red and green are together.
bell pepper.
Okay, or tomato.
Oh, that counts. Come on, give us
I'll
half.
give it to you. I'll give you the full.
Nice.
Okay, I did guess tomato before I did.
Before you saw it.
tomato.
Nice.
Yeah.
6.5 out of 13. You're right there.
6.5 out of 13.
Where's that thing we were looking at? What was it?
No,
That's
it was this. It was the top.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
14.
Oh, geez. Okay, so another metal thing. It's got like
Ooh.
rings on it with a smaller ring in the middle.
Ooh.
Kind of looks like stone, and it's blue and yellow.
It looks like felt almost.
Oh, that's
No, I
so
think that's
crazy.
stone. I think it's like stone or metal or
Dude,
something.
I have no idea on this one.
I think it's a key.
I'll go with key. Dude,
my
nice!
Oh my God.
Nice.
Let's
man.
go.
What were
So
we
it's
looking
not blue or yellow. That's
We're
just
looking at
different
the
shades
metal
of
part.
gray.
Yeah, the grooves. It's a key.
Dude.
Wow.
That was
Nice.
baller.
That's-
Baller.
That was
I
awesome.
am impressed.
What are we at? 7.5 out of 14?
Yeah.
Got to get the next one. Here we go.
Oh, that's an
Oh.
Oreo or something. That's some kind of food.
That looks like an Oreo. But
But is it
too
that?
close.
Yeah, but like our
Is that
Oreos.
food or is that dirt? That's
No, I think it's food. Looks like sugar crystals. And it's got like it's for everybody listening. It's like two brown pieces on top, which looks like food, and then in the middle is like a white strip that looks like
Mhm.
cream filling. It's got to be an Oreo, right?
or a Hostess.
Ooh, like a Hostess cupcake thing. Hostess cake.
Why don't we go with Hostess?
All right, Hostess cake. Oreo. Half a point, Chili, because we said Oreo. But we went
Yeah,
with
I'll give
Hostess
it to
cake.
you.
Give us a half.
Give us a half.
So you're at
8. out of
8.5.
15.
8 out of 15.
So we already won.
Nice.
All right, finish up strong. Here we go.
Funsies.
This one's
Oh, geez. What the heck is that? That's a pen. That's a ballpoint pen. That's a ballpoint pen.
You're right.
Ballpoint pen. Boom, baby!
so let's
Extra credit.
9.5 out of 16.
That's a victory.
That's how we do it right there, bro. Chili, that was super fun. Thank you for putting in the time to make that.
Thanks, buddy.
We'll make sure we put the images up there. Cool. All right. Well, that is the end of the podcast. Thank you all so much for listening. We hope you had fun going along this journey and ride with us today. We want to very, very much thank you all so much for listening, but also more importantly, just for existing, just for being on this earth with us. We genuinely appreciate it. If you want to support the show, the best way you can do that is
Wear a fun pair of shoes.
all right, fun pair of shoes, whatever that is for you.
I ordered a new pair of shoes.
Ooh, nice. What kind?
Those duck boots is what they're called. Like for when it's raining outside.
Waterproof stuff.
Yeah.
Cool.
Because I was like walking to school and my shoes got all wet.
Yep.
That's why I ordered those puppies right there, dude.
Those are awesome.
They're amazing.
Are they very warm?
Very warm, very waterproof, and very flexible. So it doesn't feel like I'm walking around. I'm like,
Are they waterproof or water resistant?
waterproof.
Zero winter boots. XERO. We are not sponsored.
No,
But
but
they're
they're
great,
awesome.
great product. Cool. Wear a fun pair of shoes. And if you don't have a fun pair of shoes, wear a fun shirt or something fun
Yeah.
as a piece of apparel.
Yeah.
If you want to go above and beyond and support us in other ways, you can leave a rating review on your podcast listening app, whatever app you're listening to right now. Like and subscribe on YouTube. You can follow us on our social media. The links are in the description. Share those clips with whoever you think would enjoy them. Other than that, just keep being your awesome selves. Go spread the love, joy, and positivity. And before we go, there's just one other thing that we always want to make sure that you remember because it's very, very important. And that is that there is more to life than bills. All right, everybody. We'll see you next week. Peace.
Peace.